have the polychromos now, all 120 pencils. So
As
happy.
someone who used to live with an artist, art supplies are expensive.
I know, but like I'm so happy I finally like bought them. Now just looking at the Copics markers and crying again.
Yeah, you know
€7 per fucking pencil.
that.
Oh.
On Amazon, you can get all of them in a metal case for €2,160. So what a bargain!
Why is everything so expensive?
I don't know.
The answer
But
is
I
still
want them.
capitalism.
Capitalism. Yes.
People be like, "Oh man, you need a hobby." It's like, how about you give me money so I can have a hobby?
Uh-huh. Oh.
It's like, you want this Gundam figure? Yes. Can you afford it? I can't.
Mm.
I mean, actually, I can, but my wallet, on the other hand, is holding me at gunpoint saying no.
Yeah, that's the same with me with the Copics markers. It's like, I have saved so much birthday money till now that I could buy them, but I don't want to spend all my money on them, so it's like, I guess
Fair.
I'll settle for less. For now.
Get a job, people, so you can have money to get the things that you want. Kind
Yeah.
of. Kind of. Then you realize that after having a job, you still can't get the things that you want.
Oh, right. I forgot about the Front Mission remake.
For me, it's just like, alright, I'm able to buy Pokemon Scarlet. That's the last game I can buy this year. I only bought 2 games this year. That was Elden Ring and Scarlet, and I didn't even really want Elden Ring. I did it
But
because I
why
wanted
did
to
you
play with
buy
my
it?
friends.
Uh-huh.
You play with anyone else besides me yet?
It used to be Hyperion and Salik, but after Hyperion's child came all the way back in March, we had to postpone it, and he has been super lazy on getting his PS4 back. It's like, hey, why don't you go get your PS4? And he's just like, oh, I'm just waiting for my mom to bring it over with presents. I'm like,
With presents.
I am close to driving to where he is, tying him up, and going to his parents' place because I know where that house is. And just point my finger at the door and say, "Get it."
Fetch boy.
Well, I've been playing with 14 with Salik, and he's still stuck in Stormblood for the past couple of years, so that's okay.
For the past couple of years.
Well, listen.
No, that's a mood. I've been
I have
really bad.
Not spoiled Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and Endwalker to those FC members since they came out. I am very proud of myself because I really want to talk about it.
Can't help you there.
You know, I can.
I get depressed playing an MMO single player.
I
It brings
can
back
help
some painful memories.
if you want, because I'm through it.
Yes, but Mace is not, and it'd be spoilers for him.
I know, like, yeah, then let's just kick the others and talk about it.
Alright, I guess that's it. Bye, everybody.
Bye! Talk to you later, sometime ARC or 7 days again.
Alright, speaking of which, hello everybody, welcome back to the stream, where we just vent about adulting.
Indeed.
And friends not getting it to a certain point in FF14 looks at Mace.
But has only about 3 crafting classes that aren't 80.
You haven't even done the vault yet.
Indeed. I just don't know what that is. So
I'm disappointed.
Do it with trust. That's all I will say.
yes.
Kia will get it. I can
As
hear
someone who did most of my Shadowbringer dungeons with trust,
they're not that terrible programmed, actually.
yeah, I mean there are players that are worse.
Just don't expect them to AoE. ever.
Yes,
But there are also players that are better.
Yep.
guess I've also been kind of meandering through some other content like Squadron stuff.
And I mean, I would have done it with a duty finder, but I didn't want. I was the main DPS, and I did not like the
I
queues.
feel you.
So the 2 hours that I waited for innocence, yeah, ninja life.
Uh,
Now I'm a gunbreaker, and I say, "Fuck you, queues! I am a tank."
I've been using trust to get them to 90, and I just want to shoot myself.
Nah, Endwalker, all the way through Endwalker, the longest queue 2 minutes.
God, I
Feels
wish
good.
I had that. Christ, that's
Tank
ninja.
privilege. And the privilege of having healer friends is even more so because the queue is not even a second.
Hey,
Yeah.
most of my FC members aren't even online, so it's more or less dead.
Yeah,
And
I
the
mean,
healer
same
that I
here, but
play with is still in Stormblood.
well,
Right.
Okay.
Anyways,
why
None of this
why
means
is
anything to
all
me.
coming back to the game. Hi, welcome back to Strixhaven. I'm Ebby, the DM extraordinaire who's still in learning, who ran a horror session last Saturday, and it went. It
It
went.
went.
It went somewhere. I'm not sure, but hopefully next week's will be better.
It was
Th-
one of the sessions.
Yes, it was
Some horror
very.
elements there for certain.
It was very rough, Keo. Be glad you weren't there. And I did not put that on my YouTube. We are joined by some guy, or Sume as I have dubbed him. Hi, Sume.
Unfortunately, I am not a rabbit today.
No,
I am pangolin instead.
he's. I don't know. I don't suck. We're also
no
joined
there
by.
was in Blitzel's voice through my
Ah,
head just shooting. You suck for life, do you?
my stoneworks. I want to finish. I want to play more of that campaign. But
Maybe I
both
should
Biz
turn
and
this off.
Dunya are super busy.
Yep.
We're also joined by Keo. Hi, Keo.
Yo, hello.
Who is full of energy today, which is in stark contrast to me because it's cloudy, wet, and super windy, and my mood reflects that.
I mean, it was cloudy the whole day here too, and I did not do anything except for watching YouTube videos and drawing a little bit today, so that's probably where I have my energy from.
That's a mood.
Yeah, maybe I should have done something for university, but nah, I'm fine.
And we are also joined by my friend Mesa Spades. Hi, Mace.
Hello.
All right,
I
since
actually
we
went and saw a movie with Evia yesterday.
yeah, One Piece Red, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly solid anime musical.
And we learned the true potential of the bod.
Yes, yes. Basically, if Robin just got fed up with everyone, including himself.
His worst enemy, his roles. And it was showing in some of the online games too.
Yep. Anyways, so we last left off our trio. They played Stack the Mascots at the Rose stage, which something weird happened. They don't know why because they all failed their intelligence investigation rolls. Congrats, guys. And the three mascots turned to a giant chimera that did not have a breath weapon. And Kyo and Iko learned while flight supremacy is a thing for him, it is also for other beings with wings. Still
All
hashtag
by
flight supremacy.
myself.
Which, by the way, is funny due to the fact that there's a lot of discourse going on about flying characters. Just roll with the punches, guys. Maybe you
There
should
always is.
stop being bad DMs. Figure stuff out. What do? I don't know. You're about to find out, though.
Put them in situations where they want to be on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. And
Let's hit them with the burst weapon from Ace Combat 4, I think it was.
and then they went to the Aerojaunt field to practice the Mage Tower game. One player, Joseph, being very non-cooperative to the point where he got a negative friendship point with Rosie.
Man, she bullied him last time.
Yeah, she
Which-
attacked him.
Eco did win the stacking competition and got a belt of dwarven kind, and Eco and Yosef found a cloak of elven kind for Eco and a cloak of displacement for Yosef. After a very confusing practice run of Mage Tower, and after looking over the actual Mage Tower rules, it is very different. Hooray! Hopefully, it'll be a lot easier to manage.
No, we just have to relearn them. So
A large, giant, a loud roar sounded from the bleachers with a giant blue monstrosity frog of murder deathness is now charging at the party, so we need initiative rolls as I find some battle music.
what battle music?
Is this one good?
I forgot to nick up. Hang on. Boop, 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 boop. I have such a list now.
You know what? This one's good. Is the volume alright? Alright, for the sake of this, Rosie is just going to run and hide. She did not bring her spellbook today. Terrible wizard, but then again, my wizard character doesn't have mage armor on every day constantly.
It's also a bad thing.
Yep, but you know what? Chalk
Is
it
she
up
at
to
least
her.
going to shout encouraging things to us?
Sure, it's a raid battle in Pokemon.
Oh, I was about to say. Okay.
Wow, Gulliver goes first.
Yeah, wow, that's actually kind of impressive. Wait, nope. He does not go first.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah. The BS has a 1 point higher of dex than you.
Yosef will throw the nip doll aside.
Gulliver would likely do the same with the other doll, but
Sorry,
Wow.
Shira.
Just so they don't get
Alrighty.
confusing.
You know what? Boop.
Oh no, did I throw it too hard?
I don't think we broke him.
Let's see. 30 feet.
Sorry if I say what once or twice. I'm re-leveling my audio for Discord.
Alright, so this thing is going to dash and hide underneath the 20-foot bridge. So currently, it has aerial total cover.
So we
So-
cannot target it.
Yes, you guys are. It is essentially concealed. And that is its turn. Gulliver, you're up first. You see this giant blue frog dash out of the bleachers and run underneath the tallest bridge. And you remember some of your
Clever
paladin,
girl.
and you remember some of your paladin teachings. And also remember that this is an aberration.
Yeah, I have that noted down. Is that just a me thing that the music volume is really loud? Because I have you set to like 120. Let's try 140.
If it's the music, it's coming through roll 20.
Yeah. But I mean, relatively Discord's quieter by a good margin.
I turned to music now.
Sorry, again, leveling audio.
Oh, that's
Did a
fine.
computer reset recently.
Mine's fine. So,
Let's see. Gonna try 150. But I did hear Gulliver's turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go with. Popped up the sheet. I remember hearing about these things.
Yeah, you took a test on them too.
Mm-hmm.
You learned
I don't
about them
think
in
any of us
school.
Lucky for
well
us.
enough to get advantage. So
I am. The what about what? Roll with advantage.
none of us did well enough to get advantage, did we?
Ah.
I know Joseph didn't because he failed that test.
But in preparation for the fight ahead, he will use Channel Divinity Watcher's Will.
Alright,
Oh.
what's that do?
And I will choose. Rosie's not in range, so I can't really affect her with this, but the I think I can pick myself.
You clicked
I think that's the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm like, alright.
Sorry.
Wait, this doesn't sound right.
This one. Sorry. Channel Divinity Watcher's Will.
There
Yep.
we go.
I can't pick 4 because there's not 4 targets, but I do believe I can pick myself as one of the number for my modifier.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you can't.
I mean, I can see myself, so.
Holds out a hand. I perceive my body. Okay, so this means Eco, Yosef, and Gulliver, you all have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws for 1 minute.
I think you're actually automatically targeted, and you can add up to
Oh,
charisma modify creatures within 30 feet. Because it says at the end, you and the chosen creatures.
oh.
So you don't have to include
Thanks for
yourself.
clarification there.
That's how I read it.
Yeah.
Ah, then yes.
Okay. Cool. I'll
You
take
don't even
someone
have
off.
to perceive yourself.
Pulls out a mirror. Ah, I'm very pretty. What's those puffed up cheeks? Oh.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Do believe use a channel divinity. That's one of my divine sense, I believe.
No.
Or is that
That's
free?
your divine. That's
Divine.
its own thing, and you get one of them for short rest. I
Yes.
believe.
Divine sense is something different, and channel
Okay.
divinity is action. If I remember.
Hold up, I'm gonna turn you up just a little bit more there, Ebia.
La la
Channel
la
divinity
la.
is its own resource.
Say things, Ebia.
Hi, how are you? Movie
Better,
was great
thank you.
last night.
Yeah. Okay.
One-eyed,
That was my action.
One-eyed, one horrifying purple people here.
Let's see. What was my movement on them? His movement is 30. Not bad. Okay. Let's see.
You're not as fast as a turtle.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Eco, a turtle person with like 60 to 70 movement speed.
Yeah,
Yes.
perfection.
Outran
Rabbit would not
everybody.
keep-
And then Gulliver will run to the nearest cover for him here.
So you're running
Underneath that
all right,
ramp.
So you are underneath the ramp. I would say you do have line of sight of the slab now.
Unfortunately, that Tenets of the Watcher did, in fact, burn my action. I don't think I have anything that's a bonus action yet still.
Watcher's Will is what you use, not Tenets of the Watcher.
Oh my gosh, right, yeah, I read the top thing. Yeah.
I mean, if you have magic... Oh, wait, you already have it. Plus
Already have what?
I was about to say you can use your spell magic weapon, but you already have a magical weapon.
Yeah. Wait. No, that's an action still. Oh well. I think that is unfortunately all I can do. I don't have any bonus actions. I am Paladin. Your turn.
Alright, Eco, it is now your turn. And you distinctly remember taking a test on these slats, and you remember that despite cheating, you passed on both of them, so you somehow get advantage on attacks against it.
Yay!
Also, you feel empowered by, for some reason, because you have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Okay, I'm gonna fly over here.
Alright, so you fly up. How far?
Not really far, just that I can reach this without anything in my way.
So, did you fly up, or are you using your wings to propel yourself along the ground?
The second one.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. You do see the slat now, and just like some of the pictures you saw, because the test came with pictures, this is a blue slat, and these are very dangerous. Granted, all slats are dangerous. It is a creature of chaos.
Indeed.
Because the God of Order accidentally created them, and just like, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, I'm gonna cast Spirit Weapon.
Okay. Well, it is within 30 feet of you. And what
60
level
feet.
are you casting it?
Level 3. Oh, whatever.
Ooh.
Let's just go with that.
There's no benefit to casting it level 3 over level 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It increases every 2 levels.
Ah.
Okay.
Alright, 1 second. There we go. We have a hammer. Just imagine it's a giant kazoo.
Yes. My
Alright.
giant kazoo.
That definitely does hit. And yep, takes 9 points of force damage. You whip out your kazoo and it just does a slight love tap over this thing's bulging biceps. Not very
Perfect.
phased.
But it has taken damage, so toll to death!
Actually, yes, you can. Okay. So roll your toll to dead then. Ooh, that'd be 13. Okie dokie. Let's see. Wisdom save. Speed of 15. Oh man, it's not wise at all. But that's okay, because that's a natural 20 for 18. So it does not take the damage.
Oh, damn.
You ring your bell, and this thing does not seem phased at all. Alright, that is a very good, effective use of your turn. Yosef, it's now your turn.
Yusuf will advance, even as his scales grow, and he looks tougher.
Ooh!
That is his bonus action. And he'll end up right about here.
Oh wow, that's your max temp you can get.
Yeah, not bad.
Alright, I will say you are in range, yes.
Yes, well, I'm not going to do anything to him. Instead, he'll pull out a textbook and cast Bless on himself, Eco, and Gulliver.
Alright, so for 1 minute, you guys can roll a d4 to an attack or saving throw.
2 attacks or saving throws.
Ooh.
So,
All right. I'll note that down.
you can add it to global fields. Global save, global attack.
Yes, and we'll say Channel Divinity is CD. Alright, so that's your turn.
Yep. That'll be it. Action, bonus action, movement.
All right. Well, it is now the Slad's turn. Seeing that it
no.
just got bopped. It's going to lunge at you, Eco, coming out from cover. And now here's the fun part where it does 3 attacks.
Oh no!
Oh, yes! Alright, first up, it comes down with a giant bite with this massive maul. Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Alright, so that is...
I'm going to use my free cast as a bonus action to cast Silvery Barbs on that attack.
You mean reaction.
Reaction, yes.
Alright, could you put the spell description for that, please?
Boom.
Reroll d20 and use the lower roll. Alright.
And then I'll give the advantage to Eco.
Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Okay, that was a good use of silvery barbs. The bite misses you, Eco, thanks to these silvered vines coming out from Gulliver. However, it rears its claw back. Let's see. Does a 22 hit you?
Oh.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
See, I think this is a scary one.
Uh-huh.
Silver bombs on myself.
I already rolled damage.
Oh,
Good dude.
Alright, you take 16 points of slashing damage, and I need a constitution saving throw.
Remember to add your d4.
Yes.
How do I add a d4?
Well, you can
Just-
either enable global save modifier, or the simpler thing is roll your save and then roll 1d4.
Okay.
I think you beat it, but
Yes. You... Let's see. Hold on. Oh. Oh, okay. I see how it is. You're not. Got it. Alright, you take this claw attack, and oh yeah, it really hurts, but felt something maybe come over you. But you just flex and you feel okay. This giant frog's just looking at you with murderous intent as it goes in with its third claw attack. Does a 19 hit you?
Silvery barbs.
Okay. You use your reaction for silvery barbs.
no, you already have advantage on something.
Yeah,
you
so
might
who
wanna
do you give advantage to?
Gulliver.
Alright, Gulliver, you now have advantage. Unfortunately, its second roll is a natural 20.
takes a lower roll.
So you
Good
still
news.
so you're not taking that.
Yeah, no.
However, that is max damage on its claw attack, so that's 17 slashing damage. And I need another
Ow.
Constitution saving throw.
Or actually, technically, you did not because you were forced to spend it on your first Constitution. Because it has to be on the next one you take. So you could have given yourself advantage on this Constitution save if you wanted it.
Okay, nah.
So con save plus a d4.
I'm gonna die.
Well,
don't
you gotta
think
roll
the
your
d4 can
d4.
help. I don't think it's gonna help. But hey, that was something.
Alrighty. Eco, you take the second claw, and your immunity, however, you remember that you were sick recently, so your immune system is still recovering, and you feel awful. So, I'm just going to say this for mechanic's sake. You cannot regain hit points. But that's all I'm going to say. So heads up on that.
Yep.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, you'll do worse than die. Gulliver,
Dying is a good outcome.
Gulliver, it's now your turn, and you see Eco get brutally attacked by this thing, and you also feel a little empowered by some silvery thorns around you.
And you have bless.
All right.
This
Gulliver will
encounter
move
is scary.
up to where Eco is.
Alright, you move up to this giant hulking beast of a frog. Also, I will say this, Eco. You remember the times where you ate some frogs for food? This might be karma. The question,
We'll see about that.
the question is, do you care though?
Hmm?
The question is, does Eco care?
Not really.
All right,
Then
All right,
use
Gulliver.
5 points of lay on hand to get neutralize any poison or diseases that was on
You
Eco.
don't know that they're sick.
Hmm.
That would be a medicine check.
A medicine check?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is that doable as a free action?
I think checks are an action, right, Sume?
Well, it's up to the DM. In 1, it looks like they're going to standardize it, but in 5th, it's entirely the DM's call.
Eh,
I'll give it a free action.
thanks. Eh?
Yeah, they look fine. Even with advantage, they look fine.
Yeah.
They took
No
some.
problem.
Alright.
In terms of sickness, they look fine, but you do know they took damage.
Well,
So you can still
outside
use
of meta, yeah, he'd use lay on hands for 5 points to try and heal.
All right, Eco, you feel Gulliver touch you to infuse yourself with more vitality, but you don't get any HP back.
This isn't right.
Gulliver, you see, you try to heal Eco, but for some reason his wounds are not closing. That is your
Conventional
action.
healing isn't working.
That is your action.
Yeah.
You have a bonus action?
I am a paladin. No.
You could give yourself Shield of Faith.
Or Eco Shield of Faith, if you have it.
Or me Shield of Faith. Oh wait, no, I think you have to touch. Or is it? No, I think it's ranged.
Oh,
Do you have
Okay.
Shield of Faith? That's the question. And do you
I
have
didn't-
the spell slots after your back practice?
yeah, I actually didn't use too many.
He's not a warlock. He has more than 2.
Yup.
Let's see. I guess there it is, yeah. There is a bonus action.
Yep. Plus
Well-
2 to AC for concentration.
If healing isn't gonna work, then this on Eco.
Alright, Eco, you have plus 2 to your AC now.
Do we have to put that in somewhere?
Yeah, should be the number next to your initiative.
Ah, yes.
Just remember to take it back down if you're not using a
Mhm.
toggle.
Shield of Faith, good spell.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Great for early play.
Is that your turn, Gulliver?
That was action, bonus action. I think I'm gonna stay right here.
Alrighty, Eco, it is your turn. You feel awful, and you feel Gulliver try to heal you, but it did not work.
I will fly 30 feet up in the air.
Okay, you get an attack of opportunity then. I hope you know this.
No.
Okay, it's coming in for a claw attack. Oh, well, it's not a natural 20, but it's still pretty bad.
All right. Well, I'm going to use. What is it? Where are ya? Fighting style protection. Eco is current. No, wait. They were still in the air, weren't they?
No. What does protection do?
It allows you
Oh.
to impose disadvantage
That-
when.
But they were flying, they said, a while back.
No, they were basically using their wings to propel themselves on the ground. It's basically like running, but with wing power.
Oh, okay.
So they were technically right next to you. They decided to fly 30 feet into the air.
Cool. Okay.
So
But like,
your
wait a second.
protection does go off, which is good because that was a natural 19 for a 27. Does a 16 hit you, Eco?
Don't
No.
forget to add. Yeah, I was about to say. Don't forget to add the +2.
Thanks for that, Scoots.
Okay, you decide that you need distance, so you fly up. Flight supremacy kicking in. This toad just tries to claw at you, but Gulliver managed to block his claw with his shield, leaving you unscathed. That was your movement. You still have your action and bonus action. And your spiritual weapon is
nice.
behind him.
Which you can use as a bonus action without spending a spell.
You move your kazoo behind the frog.
Yes, I will use my spirit weapon.
Alright, roll to hit. That hits indeed. Roll damage. Eight. Alright, Gulliver, you see Eco's giant kazoo bonk this thing on the head with a nice red lump showing. Alright, Eco, that was your bonus action and movement. You still have a regular action.
Yeah, time to Toll the Dead again.
Alrighty. Ooh, very nice. Let's see. Oh yeah, it failed. So it took the 15 damage.
Yes.
Alright, Gulliver and Yosef, you hear the sorrowful mourning sound of the bell spell that Eco likes to use. And Gulliver, you see some of the flesh on this toad start to turn super pale, like all the color is being leached out. Alright, so let's see.
That's not normal.
Then we'll give you a skull and crossbone for your sickness, and we'll give you a flag for your flight. Alright, Yosef, it is now your turn. You saw Eco get wrecked, fly up, and Gulliver protecting Eco.
Well, let's see. It's just in range to get Hexblade's Cursed.
Alright, it has now been cursed.
And then Yosef will rush in and bring his maul down.
Alright, Yosef, you charge in an act of bravery that you haven't really shown too much. Gulliver, it seems that Yosef is, might be a little bit more assertive after getting a stern talking to from Rosie. Maybe.
No, it's not. He does this all the time.
Woo!
Oh dear lord. Yeah, that really hits.
So,
Oof.
and then he'll smack him again because he's got Thirsting Blade.
Ooh.
1 second. Do you crit on a 19?
Yeah,
So-
there's
so-
no 19s here.
Yeah, your first 20 was a 19.
No, it could not be. I have +9 total on 2 hit.
It says 19 plus 5 charisma mod plus 3 proficiency. 11.
And why didn't it crit?
Wait, 1 second.
That doesn't make any sense.
6.
No, it was an 11.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. Thank you, Roll20, for having a nice formula. So,
The CS greater than 19 is showing that it will crit when I get a 19 or higher.
Okay, so let's see. 15, 7. And 14 does not hit.
Yep.
You come in with your giant hammer, and you definitely felt some impact.
Uh,
And
leave
stand.
her. Leave him alone.
And this toad is just monstrous. You're a big guy, but this thing's bigger than you, which is very impressive. All right, next turn. Roll me a perception check for all of you.
Is that everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you definitely see it. Yosef and Iko, you are too busy. Yosef, you are trying to beat the ever living crap out of this, and Iko, you feel really horrible. Gulliver, you notice that the wounds that it just got dished to start to stitch themselves back together.
Mm.
And it's looking a lot fresher now. And you remember reading that this thing can regenerate.
It's healing itself.
Then I just have to hurt it more.
All right.
That is yes.
DBZ logic, let's go.
If a cane won't do the trick, a sickle must do. Witch doctor logic.
Let's see. Oh. All right. It's going to forego its bite attack and try to shove you, Yusuf.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to make either an athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Just a sec. Both the same, so
14, not bad.
probably not good enough though.
It barely beats you and it shoves you back. By...
Just 5 feet.
Yes, 5 feet away from it. And now it looks to you, Gulliver, and it's going to come in with its 2 claw attacks.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
Alright, not finding purchase with the first claw. Does a soft 20 hit?
A soft 20 will in fact hit.
Alrighty. So you will take...
A loot. But
11,
lucky you.
You take 11 points of slashing damage, and I need 2 Constitution saving throws. The first one will be for Shield of Faith, and the second will be for the other effect.
Actually, he doesn't need to make 2, I don't think.
Well, I'm concentrating on a spell.
Yeah, Shield of Faith.
No, but you need to make that one. But the other one you don't need to make.
Oh, right. Immune to diseases.
Right, you don't. Okay.
Paladins!
Paladin! Woo, baby!
All right, you maintain your concentration on Shield of Faith, and you feel something icky get inside of you, but you feel absolutely fine. Your helper T cells ran in there and murdered it like it's cells at work.
Would I be able to identify that I tried to get diseased? Or am I just blissfully ignorant on the fact that I was attempted at it?
I will say you are ignorant. If you have passed both portions of your test, you would have known.
Ah, nice.
The only reason why Eco doesn't fully understand is because they cheat.
They cheated. Yep, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Man, yeah.
Alright, seeing that Eco is up in the air, it's going to run back under the cover of this ramp, so I need an opportunity attack from you, Gulliver, if you so choose.
Alright. And that will be at advantage thanks to Silvery Barbs.
You
Oh, wait, no,
probably
never
have
mind, sorry.
used it by now.
Yeah, you had to use it at the first time you rolled anything. You have to
Oh.
use it. You have no choice. That's one of the
Oh.
weaknesses of silvery barbs. You can't choose to hold on to it.
Ah. I think it used itself on the nat 20 then.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's swing down with my brand new +1 Warhammer.
Yeah, I forgot to put the two-handed option in onto that. Sorry. And yes, that
That's
does hit.
fine. I'm not going to be using it two-handed.
That does indeed hit.
And if at all possible, I'd like to make this a smite.
Can you smite on a reaction?
I'm pretty sure
It's on
whenever
an
you
attack,
hit an
right?
attack.
Then yes, go ahead. Smite away, smiter.
All right.
Smitey, smite, 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 smite.
And on the global modifier, is that upcasting that?
Also, Mace, don't forget your +4 due to your 1d4 full plus.
No, the global
Hmm?
modifier is just the base thing. It's for like first level.
Oh, okay.
You have to use the divine smite option in the that usually shows up in the main palette.
Oh, in the Oh, so that.
Not that. In the attack palette.
Oh,
you
you're
see
talking about this
Divine-
then.
That will let you pick levels. It just won't auto crit for you.
Yeah.
So you'd have to keep it.
Well, base damage first. 13.
13. Very nice.
And then I'd actually like to upcast that using a level 2 on the smite.
Alrighty, smite away, friendo.
Let's see. I'm not quite finding.
If not,
Huh.
then just roll 2d8.
Okay.
How strange. It looks like it's rolling one-handed and two-handed damage, but not adding anything to two-handed.
Natural 5 damage. Robin coming back. You're like the Connor of our group.
Dice don't like me, but they're colorful and go click clack.
Alright, as this thing decides to move away, seeing that Eco is getting up into the air, so you manage to get a nice smack on it as it shoves Yosef away. As it claws you. Eco, it is now your turn. Unfortunately, at that angle, you cannot...
Wait. That was a reaction on that. Wasn't I next in turn order?
Oh, right, you are correct. Gulliver, it is now your turn. My bad. Thank you.
Okay. Well, let's see about 1, 2. Running up to there. And then
Alright, you now have...
you see.
You are 10 feet above ground. So you do see it.
All right. And then you see as Gulliver's cheeks begin to puff out, veins contorting. What you swear was silver tattoos was actually veins the entire time as he swells up and acid spits at this creature.
Alright, you used a katana no jutsu, except it's acid instead of fire.
Right. And that is... It has to succeed on a constitution saving throw. Wait. No, I'm wrong. Sorry. It's roll 2d10. Oop. And then it's a save. But what was the save again?
It's Constitution modifier +8 plus your proficiency.
Okay, so 8 plus con mod. My con mod is 5. 13. Plus my proficiency
Which
got 3.
Yes.
3, yep.
So 16 then.
Okay.
Oof. Well, let's see. Would this be a magical effect?
I know it's a biological effect. I don't know if it counts as...
You know, I would say this is biological. This isn't a magical one.
Oh, whoops.
Because it would make more sense that it's not magical because it's your body producing it.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you took 1 extra damage from the Warhammer because I forgot to check it to make sure that my proficiency damage updated from Hexblade's Curse.
Ah, okay. So I'll just roll this to make it better. Oof. Well, that is a soft 20, so it does not take the damage.
Mm-hmm.
So you spit acid that formed overnight, and this thing nimbly dodges out of the way.
All right, and that was all my movement and my action.
Yes. Okay, Eco, it is now your turn, and this thing has total cover against you. Flight supremacy does not seem to have worked. What do? And you also feel really terrible still.
Yeah. But what I can do is land.
All right, you fly 30 feet back down.
Yes.
You do have vision on it now.
And I use gust of wind.
Oh boy, what does that do?
Uh it just makes wind come from behind me, and I want it in the line towards the sled. And so if it wants to move back to me, it has disadvantage, like the half of its speed.
Okay. So I'm gonna...
You probably
And it
click on.
gets pushed away from me as well. 15 feet. If it fails the strength saving throw.
60 feet. As within the distance, that is 40. So bam. Bam. There's your gust of wind.
Yes.
Interesting.
I just don't want it to come
Creature
back.
starts its turn in alignment, succeed on a strength save, will be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves. When moving closer to you, the gust disperses gas or vapor and it extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames in the area. Okay, and so that is your regular action. You still have a bonus action.
Yeah, I'll move my spirit weapon closer to it again.
Alright, it can only go up to 30 feet, I believe. Or 20 feet.
Uh,
I believe it's
20 feet.
Yep, okay.
which is just enough.
Yeah, it reaches. Oh, sorry. Boop. Alright, roll that spiritual weapon damage.
Yes.
Or the attack,
we can
I mean,
find
not
it.
the damage. Wait, roll your bless.
Yep.
My
Roll
what?
blacks.
Your
Roll
1d4.
d4.
Oh, was I supposed to apply that bless on my
No.
warhammer attack?
Yes. Alright,
But
so,
you hit
that was-
anyway. So.
Eco, you send your kazoo to smack this thing in the face, propelled by your gust of wind, and you feel holy energy that Yosef casted from his book empowered it, allowing you to actually hit the thing, because you would not have if you had not rolled bless. So congrats, you do hit.
Yes.
Roll damage. Ah, strategy. Love it. Alrighty. Yosef, it is now your turn. This thing
So-
pushed you away and ran back underneath one of the tall ramps, and now you see Eco landing, shooting out a gust of wind towards the sled.
So refresh my memory. The smaller ramps do not grant a movement speed increase.
No, it is just a height difference. That was my fault.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
testing out as Gulliver when I was running up and down those.
And
It's not Mario Kart, sadly.
Be
can't be
interesting.
affected by a gust of wind because I didn't start my turn there. So I cannot get into range for what I want to do. But Yosef will.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Let me, let's see.
Step in front of Eco. And presuming I have line of sight now,
You should, yeah?
I will use.
Okay. Yeah, that's basically the gust, because it's 10 feet wide.
Yosef will step into it. Doesn't
Alrighty.
technically affect him this turn since he didn't start his turn in there.
You feel a little breeze, but it's definitely really strong. It's And you do have line of sight on this lad.
So, let's Eldritch Blast.
Say the line, Warlock. That hits.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll the second one.
That also hits.
So, yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow, 23.
Actually, low damage rolls, technically.
Alright, you pelt this thing with 2 Eldritch Blasts. This thing does not care that it's being attacked at all. It is extremely aggressive and just wants blood and murder.
Well, he can come and get some. If he succeeds to save.
Yep, alright, is that your turn, Yusuf?
Yep.
Alright, so I need a strength save of 15. Considering this thing's stats, it's not terrible, and it succeeds. It does not get pushed back. It's going to... move a little out of the wind and run up the ramp to Gulliver. Alright, Gulliver, you ready for 3 attacks?
Do it.
Alright, first up is a bite. It opens its gaping maw. That is a... oh boy, hang on. This modifier is so huge, I actually have to use a calculator. That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Give us
Silver
a
barbs.
Alright, that's
I can't
max damage for 17 piercing damage. I need a constitution saving throw.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You do for
Shield
Oh,
of
the
faith.
bite.
concentration
Shield
on-
of faith, buddy.
All right. I think you didn't. Okay. You know,
I
I did say silvery barbs, but
Keo, you said silvery barbs?
Yep.
Alright, okay, I'll re-roll. That's an 18 to hit.
no.
Wait, no, excuse me, sorry. That's a 21.
Ah, yeah, that hits.
still hits.
Damn.
Oh,
well,
who
you can give
do you
someone
want to
advantage.
give advantage to, Nico?
Yusuf.
Joseph? Okay, so you take 15 points of piercing damage instead of 17. And I still need a constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on Shield of Faith. You're
How
good.
fast? And don't forget, you can have a D4 on that
Yes,
Oh,
yes, you do.
all right.
for future reference.
Alright, and
Oh.
now it rears up with its claws, ready to claw you to death. That's a 9. That's not good.
No.
That's a soft 10. That's not going to hit. Yeah, that's cocked. That's better. Oop, I forgot to reach in. Does a 15 hit you?
No, it does not.
Alright, it misses with its 2 claws, but it got a nice chunk out of your shoulder. You can see it chewing at your flesh, relishing it. Gulliver, it's now your turn. Ow.
All right, fella.
Boy, if only
Keeping
one
in
would
with
chill
keeping within
touch.
his threat space, gonna move, flank around behind him.
Otsume?
If only one of us knew chill touch.
Yeah, I know, right? Plus.
All right. Then
Really
gonna
good
make my
cantrip.
first attack with my warhammer.
That hits, even without plus.
Okay. Then let's go ahead and use one of my smite slots.
One of my smite slots. You mean your spell slots?
No,
Smite
he
slots.
said what he
Smite
meant.
slots.
Exactly. Alright, so that is 11 damage for bludgeoning.
Yeah, you gotta fix that 1d10 because it's rolling 1d10 for two-handed, but with none of the modifiers for some reason.
Yeah, I'll look into it. This is probably the only combat for this session.
All right.
Probably.
Nice. It's for 15
All right,
points of damage.
you are definitely rocking this thing, but it just
All
doesn't
right.
care. It's essentially Hulk. If Hulk was
All
a
right.
blue frog.
Let's see how it feels about my extra attack. I'm gonna
Alrighty.
attack with my Warhammer again.
Yes, you may.
Now I'm gonna use my bless. Roll plus 1d4.
Yep.
Woo!
That barely hits.
Ooh! Beats it, it beats it.
Bless, baby.
And you know what? Yeah.
Really good.
Use another smite slot.
Alrighty, roll damage.
You get smiting.
Why did you roll a d4?
Ah, sorry, shit.
You unfortunately cannot put bless to damage.
That's
Yet.
divine favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an eco thing, not a Gulliver thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure paladins can get it too.
Okay,
Yeah, I just don't have it prepped.
You rolled your smite damage, but not your Warhammer damage.
Oh, that would be helpful.
Okay, there we go. 9 plus 5. Alright, you are rocking this thing's brain case, if it even has a brain.
Actually, no. Divine favor is not on the regular cleric spell list.
Oh. And looking at its intelligence stats, very debatable.
It's in war domain, but not regular cleric.
Is that your
It's
turn,
also a
Gulliver?
bonus action.
Yeah, I do believe so.
Alright, Eco, it is your turn. This thing moved out of your gust of wind and is now fighting Gulliver on the 10-foot ramp.
It also came closer and is out of the cover, so I'm going back in the air.
Alright, you fly back up.
Yes, my 30 feet up.
Sky time.
And
Flight supremacy, what's more, reign
Yes.
supreme.
and firebolt on it. That was not good.
I mean, you do
No,
have
even with the bless, you aren't gonna hit
Yeah,
it.
even with bless, you miss.
Yeah.
Alright, Gulliver, you see Eco shoot a fireball from his talons only for it to glance off next to you on the ramp. That is your movement,
Well,
that is your action. you
Time
have
to
it.
move the spirit weapon.
Now, does
Okay.
gust of wind move with eco? So
No, I think it just stays there.
No, that thing stays. If it
And what-
ends, I can use it. I can move it as a bonus action.
But would you rather move the gust of wind, or would you rather move your
The spirit
spiritual-
weapon.
no, I think it moves with them because its range area is self. So,
So this entire line just goes up with Eco.
That is a good image.
You know, that sounds funny. I'll allow it just this once, but after this, I'll look into it.
I'm pretty sure that's how it's sort of supposed to work.
Eco's
Definitely not
ready for
gonna-
takeoff.
Yes.
Alright, so moving to spiritual weapon. I will say it might be able to make it.
And yeah, as a bonus action on each of your turns before the spell ends, you can change the direction from which the line blasts from you.
Oh.
So that pretty much tells me for sure it's supposed to follow the caster.
Alright, Gulliver, all of a sudden, it's a lot less breezy. Probably for a good thing.
Gulliver's a lot less what?
Or, sorry,
It's a lot
Yosef, it's a lot less breezy. Probably for the best.
Yes, because I would have had to made a saving throw if it wasn't.
Yep, so, Eco, you're a spiritual weapon. Would you like to move it?
Yes.
Alright, where would you like it? Would you like to go up the ramp, or would you move 5 feet and then go up 10 feet?
Move 5 and then go up 10.
Alright, for the sake of this is at the eye level of the slab. So that
And
is
kabonk.
that is your, within 20, so feel free to roll to hit. Oof.
Wow. Oof. but the exact same as before, just switched around.
Yeah, I know, right?
The rolls just got, yeah.
It just starts lazily crunching on your kazoo.
All right,
No, it gets it in its mouth and blows.
Yes, it catches the kazoo in its mouth and blows. It sounds horrible, but it's funny.
Happens when your spirit weapon is a kazoo.
All right, Yosef, you see Eco fly up, no longer breezy. Gulliver is going mano a mano on a ramp, and the frog is now blowing through a spiritual kazoo, which is not sure how that's possible, but it's possible.
Yes, well, Yosef's not a fan. So
You now have
he's
flanking.
gonna run up
E.
You
and
see,
he's gonna pack weapon.
you see frog butt.
All time.
Yeah, that
Not-
hits.
Go ahead and do damage.
Wow.
Oh, so
Ooh.
Oh
close.
yeah, that really hits. Oh wow. All right, go, Yosef. As you run up, Gulliver, you see Yosef coming from behind, and you see his giant maw swing out and hit this thing in the back of its knees twice, hearing sharp bone cracking sounds, and Gulliver just somehow hitting the spiritual kazoo right into the head of the sled, killing it.
That's impressive considering it wasn't my turn.
Sorry, Yosef.
I don't know why we're getting confused with each other. We're very different people.
That's what Gulliver sees, and that's what Yosef did. Leave me alone. And this
Eco,
thing
how are you
is
holding up?
dead.
I'm dying.
Here, let me take a look.
Please.
And then I'll do a medicine check, I suppose.
All right.
Aren't they like something?
Yes, Eco is sick with a disease.
I'll take care of Eco. Examine the body if you would. All right, and then 5 for lay on hands to remove that.
Eco, you no longer feel sick. Thank goodness.
Loop.
Oh god, thank
That
you.
would have been really bad. I'll tell you what
No
it does.
shit.
I'll tell you what it does with a break. Trust me. All right.
Even without the sickness, this was bad.
Whoever is examining the body of the slad, I need a medicine or perception check.
Let's see which one I'm worse at.
You do have bless.
That doesn't affect skill checks.
It doesn't?
Ooh.
No. Just
Oh.
saves and attack rolls. It's for combat. Guidance is for skill checks.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Wait. I can go up to you
You casting guidance on Yosef?
and give you guidance.
All right, you have guidance.
Well, just
As
that.
they just are being treated, hopping on one leg,
Eh,
as
I'm
Gulliver's
half
trying to treat
dying,
them.
but I have guidance. I can be useful.
yeah, Eco, you are in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Well, you said medicine and perception,
Or
Neither's good.
perception, yes.
so I'm gonna roll perception.
You don't see anything. Maybe someone else might have a better luck.
Right. Aid has been administered. Let me take a look.
Do you want guidance? Just offering like brochures.
Free guidance? Free guidance? Join my
Yeah.
religion and you
Do
too
you
can
want guidance?
join my religion of this.
It's like the
goddess.
it's like the pancake song, but guidance. Do you want guidance? Yes, I want guidance.
Join my cult religion
Alright.
of this leopard goddess to have fun and party.
You
We've
get
got-
guidance, and you get guidance, and you get guidance. You all get guidance.
I take it with guidance there. DM.
Yes,
Yes.
is 1d4.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yep,
I
doesn't
don't
look
know.
likely.
Hey.
Maybe.
Check, check, check. Ooh, nothing doing, boss.
Eh.
Eco, would you like to attempt, please?
Yes, I will cast guidance on myself.
Alright, medicine or perception.
Can I give them the help action?
Yes, you can. You roll with advantage as Gulliver
Medicine or what?
is medicine or perception, whichever is higher. And you roll it with advantage because Gulliver
It's
is
the
helping
same.
you
Okay.
by lifting
Let's
this
see.
hulking body up. Thank God!
Roll a d4 and see where you get.
2. Alright,
19.
Eco, you realize that Gulliver and Yosef couldn't see it because it landed face down, but you see Chip Chitin embedded in several wounds that haven't healed yet. It seems to be the same sort of chitin you guys have saw in Wiltroot Hall when you were looking for the mascots.
Not chitin.
Chitin, leave me alone. It's bad enough people could make fun of me for calling an ambulance an ambulance.
It's better than what I used to call it in middle school. I used to call it chittin.
Yeah, I still call it that.
So after examining the chitin, if you would like to make a investigation or insight check on it,
Oh yeah.
would you like guidance? And who would like to help?
Yes.
Yosef would like to help, but he's not sure he can.
Dang it!
Okay, Gulliver will keep helping.
Alright,
Where he can.
Gulliver and Eco, you literally put your two heads together and think.
Insight check. Right.
Either insight or investigation with advantage plus guidance.
And Yosef will
Nah,
wander
I'm
over and
taking
make sure
insight.
Rosie's okay, because he's clearly not any use over here.
Alright, that's a 13 insight. Roll with guidance. Oh, thank God, you just meet it.
Yes, guidance.
Alright, so,
Opening a new cult.
Eco, despite being lazy and cheating, you do have some form of brain. Hooray. Looks like
Do
all
you?
those lessons are really paying off finally. That you logically conclude that one or more chitinous creatures goaded the sled into attacking. You're not sure why, though. You do know, however, that the chitin was at that desecrated area in Wiltroot Hall, and now in the sled, so who knows?
How about... No. I don't think I'd get any more information out of that, really.
Yep.
Oh, if I was to use a Divine Sense, I don't think I'd get any more information, really.
What's that do?
Divine Sense, it would basically...
Nope. It wouldn't
Yeah.
work.
Could have found it sooner, maybe. But,
You guys are busy trying to have fun.
Eco's looking into the sky, wondering how late it is and when he can get a long rest.
Yeah, it's getting
Ah,
pretty
yes.
late.
Gulliver is all about fun.
Yeah, it's getting pretty late right now. Yosef, if you go over by Rosie, Rosie is hiding. She seems to be okay.
you're not hurt, right?
I'm fine. Thank you for killing it.
Hmm.
I'll let the
You're
teachers
welcome.
know about this. I don't know why a slad would show up.
As she mentions teachers, she hears in a loud, booming voice, almost like an intercom, "Can we please get a staff member to the field, please? I repeat, a staff member to the field."
Would you even be able to hear her from that far away?
Thaumaturgy!
No,
think.
no, as in she. Could he hear Rosie say that?
No, he was going to do that
No,
regardless.
it's just a coincidence.
Okay, fair enough.
I found it humorous. I was like, yeah, he'd probably do that again, like the opening ceremony.
Doesn't seem like anybody heard you. Somehow.
Well, it was worth a shot. He shrugs to Eco.
What?
Alrighty. I will say this. Rosie proceeds to say, "Well, I guess practice is over. I'll let the teachers know about this. We'll clean the body up as well. You three look like you are in rough shape. Feel free
I'm
to
fine.
take a rest. And yeah, I'm going to probably get a drink at the tavern."
Sorry.
She walks away. Now we shall go back to splash page. No, I haven't shown off the Prismari. Let's do Prismari for this splash page.
You were invaluable in that fight, Yosef. Glad I could count on you.
Mm, thanks, I guess.
Mm.
All right, so you guys take a nice long night. Gulliver, you look at Violet Champion and the other frog, and might have second thoughts about keeping them. So everybody get their spell slots, HP, and abilities back.
Oh, it feels so good to not be dying anymore.
He looks at the frogs, croaks out a bit. They croak back.
I'm curious, Eco, how low did you get?
3.
Wow!
I was sitting at 3 get hit points. I was like, I'm dying.
Holy moly, maybe you need that cloak of displacement more than Yosef.
He'll give it to you.
If
Not
you
even
ask.
for argue.
If you ask. Also, that belt of dwarven kind does bump up your constitution to more HP if you
Which
so
is useless
desire.
for me.
Yes, it is.
You want the cloak of displacement? I'll give you the cloak of displacement.
I have so much to attune to. I have to sort through that stuff.
Yeah, I know you have the belt of dwarven kind and cloak of elven kind. The elven
Yes.
kind cloak, probably not good for you.
Yes.
Because it's more of a stealth-based item.
I don't know. They can do some minor.
Probably do some
Storm could
stealth.
use it.
Let's see.
I don't think any of us are great at stealth, but Eco's probably the best if
I
they're
have
not
a
armored.
+1, I guess, but I'm armored.
Yeah, perception checks made to see you have disadvantage. You have advantage on stealth checks made to hide.
I mean, it could negate the heavy armor disadvantage, I suppose.
Also, who has the Stone of Good Luck? I forgot who Rosie gave that to.
I think that
He
would get
forced it onto me.
Right, she forced
Yeah.
it onto you. So during this night, are there any items that someone wants to attune? We shall do this above game. Who wants what magical item? No
I'm
one
pretty
let
good on
Yosef
magic items.
speak.
It's just holding on to a +1 magic weapon. I own Stone of Awareness, and wearing a cloak of protection just shakes his head slowly to any offer of magic items.
Gulliver, I'm good.
I don't even know exactly what this does yet.
What?
The cloak. He hasn't had time to attune it. He can't identify it.
Mm.
So. And I really don't know that I should hold on to this stone she gave me.
I fixed the Warhammer damage, by the way.
Hmm.
All right, Eco. You have
Yes.
a cloak. You have a belt. I think you have the
A ring of mind shielding and a silver quill primer.
yes. So you have 1 attunement slot left. Because no one's an artificer, so everybody gets 3 slots.
Well, even if they were, they don't get a fourth slot for a couple more levels.
I also have a water elemental summoning crystal.
Yeah, that's a
Oh.
1 use. That's no attune.
Oh, okay.
I forgot you had that.
Yeah, I do have that.
I have a primer, and I think that was all I had before today. So
Yeah,
the Cloak of Displacement and the Stone of Good Luck would take up my other 2 attunement slots.
and I guess I also have a Strixhaven pennant.
That's not.
But I don't think you're attuned to it, even if it was.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's a wondrous item.
I know you have a cloak of protection,
Yep.
and you
Yeah,
have the
Ioun
Ioun
Stone.
stone, which I forgot did something.
Ioun Stone of Alertness.
Mm-hmm.
I think it adds to perception, maybe.
Stone floats in the air, orbits your head. Thereafter, another creature must use. Hold up. Oh, that's so small. Scoosh down.
Yeah, Ioun stone of awareness. You can't be surprised while this dark blue rhomboid orbits your head. So you have to use an action to be no longer surprised.
I don't.
Don't.
No, I don't think so. It's
Hmm.
only if you don't have it orbiting you that you can be surprised. You can use an action. It
Yeah.
just all the time. It can be floating around your head, and you're not surprised.
Yeah. When you use an
It
action,
looks ridiculous.
When you use an
What?
action to toss one of these stones in the air, the stone orbits your head at a distance of 1d 3 feet and confers a benefit to you. Thereafter, another creature must use an action to grasp or net the stone to separate it from you, either by making a successful attack roll against an AC of 24,
Handsome.
or a successful DC 24 acrobatics check. You can use an action to seize and stow the stone into its effect.
There's a lot of variants to this.
Yeah, there's a lot of Ioun stones. Still looks stupid though.
Yeah.
And then there's
And they were,
and
and
then
there were way more in 3.5 too.
and then there's the knowledge ones, and then you have the vitality, which I don't
The
have access to.
strength. Yeah.
But yeah, Yosef will give the Cloak of Displacement eco if they want it.
Oh, wait, what does that do again?
You know, how about this? You guys are all at the Bow's Head Tavern, and you are all sitting at a table, pulling in front of you all these magical items you have. So we can roleplay this out.
I don't yet know. It reminds me of a creature I've seen in a book before. Might be good. Unless I've had a short rest to check it. But I
Yeah,
haven't probably.
I'd say it's a short rest.
Oh, it's okay. Oh,
Well, how about
short
this?
one?
You guys did a long rest, and this is the next morning.
okay.
Ah, okay.
There we go. Look at
So I was about to say, we said long rest earlier, and I already did everything. I'm like,
Nope, we could.
good.
Well then,
As
Yosef
you
said-
actually, as you are pulling your items in front of you, you see Rosie come up with a breakfast sandwich, and oh, so nice to see that you three are all here. So I did ask around about those 2 crooks you two found, and no one has claimed them, so they're all yours. No one put them in the lost or found or anything. So congrats.
Do you want your stone back?
No.
Sorry.
No, god damn it! Keep it!
Jeez.
You feel a little bit of venom in that word no that none of you are really accustomed to for this bright, cheery gnome.
Your personalities
And
tend to clash a
Yosef-
little bit.
And Yosef just sort of curls up a bit.
I gave you that stone for you, Yosef. I don't want it back, so it is yours. Aggressively take my gift. Wait.
Thinks back on being given the drift globe from by her. Thinks back. What if he did say no?
Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's what I sound like. Good to know.
Jeez.
Why are you apologizing?
Because I made you angry. I'm sorry.
Don't say sorry. Say yes, Rosie. I'll happily take this stone that you so happily gave me.
Yeah, yes, Rosie,
Stop
I will happily take
stuttering
this.
from your diaphragm, man.
No, I don't think I should.
Should what?
Mm, nothing.
She's
That
aggressive.
could come off as a little aggressive there, Rosie. There
That's
are species that don't actually have a diaphragm.
that's.
Microaggression.
She's just looks at you, holds up the finger like she's about to say something, half curls it down, and is like, you know what, Gulliver? You're actually kind of correct about that. I forgot about slimes,
And Thrycreen.
insectoids, maybe a plasmoid, whatever that is.
There are many walks of life on our path.
Warforged, Auto Gnome.
But props whoever got that quote.
Mhm.
Paganman is best. Take that, boss.
By the way, Yosef's going to shut up now.
All you have to do is just attune to it, and you'll automatically get better at various things. Hopefully.
He just nods very nervously.
Good. Well, I'm off to go and take care of some things for class. Don't forget, there's a. We heard that there's a test coming up for our symbols and scrivening and symbology class. There we go. It's nowhere near as bad as Mangonels. There we go. Had to think about that one.
Gulliver very curiously strokes his chin a little bit. I wonder if they would provide a study guide if I asked.
Yosef remembers the last test and despairs.
So,
Gulliver
ma-
struggled during that last one too, actually. Yeah.
magical items, you three. You have 2 cloaks, a belt, and a cat shaped a stone in the shape of a cat head with 2 emeralds for eyes.
Yes, well, the stone has been very forcefully decided for us.
Yes, Yosef gets the stone of good luck.
Yosef will offer up the cloak of displacement. Apparently, it makes a sort of illusion so that things have a harder time hitting you. It'd be very good for anyone, honestly.
Unfortunately, I'd like to stick with the cloak that I have. It was a gift after all.
Gulliver, you would not
I-
take my tank cloak from me.
To be
I
fair,
can
this would
offer up
technically
the-
look better.
I can offer up the cloak of Elvenkind if somebody wants it. That green thing here.
What's it do?
Um, I think you. Huh. Good question, actually. But
Eh,
I read about it somewhere. I think, but I
Very,
forgot.
Give,
very on
give
brand.
me intelligence check, Eco.
I mean, I already forgot, so.
Yeah, you know it makes it harder for beings to see you and find you. And it makes you a little bit more sneaky when you pull the hood up. That's pretty much all that it does.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Looks at the man in heavy armor.
Mm,
do you want to sneak around, Gulliver?
Which, honestly, this cloak really does fit Eco, considering that he's
Mischief
lazy
maker.
and a bit of a mischief maker.
But I can't wear 2 cloaks, a ring, a belt, and a primer.
Sadly true.
Yeah, I can't.
I-
And I do want that morning beard.
I was about to say, that does sound pretty humorous, a bird with a beard.
Yes. I want that morning beard.
Uh,
And the ring of mind shielding is. Yes.
Yeah, just don't die next to it.
or two.
I mean,
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to
Right.
at
you.
least my
Then we can just have an
companions
eco
will.
on our finger.
Yeah. Wait, please give it to Yosef if I die. Just for this, he's sitting at the exam, not knowing the answers, and all you hear from the ring is just cheat, you motherfucker!
I like how the music kicked up right at the end there.
I was busy. I'm like, I need tavern music. Let's put some tavern stuff in it. I don't have tavern noises. So unfortunately, I was not paying attention to what Kyo just said.
Yeah. The
When-
It
bagpipes
won't be
picked up.
funny the second time. At least not as funny.
Nope.
Yeah.
There's VODs. You got it.
Yeah, I'll rewatch it.
But
Chat, clip it. There.
I
you go.
suppose
Wow.
there is this Ion Stone. I forget I have it all the time.
Yeah, you never really activated it.
Once.
I don't really need anything.
Maybe one of the students around campus would be interested in a trade.
Or maybe you could sell it? I don't.
Yes.
That is an option.
Money.
Or
More
you can keep it as a
sandwiches.
souvenir and
I
pass
am
it
up
on
for
to your
that.
children.
Oh, I never got to ask you, Eco. How goes your training with the chef?
Oh, pretty good, I think.
I know you were crazy about that hot sauce.
Yes. It
He-
is.
He hasn't touched the sauce making skills yet. Right now, it's still basic stuff.
Yeah, it is basic stuff, but maybe someday. I still have 8 shots of that sauce, and I love it.
That's what I've
Like,
been
I'm
missing. I forgot about my
savoring them.
Strixhaven notes on Google Drive.
Hmm?
I didn't have my notes open up. It's like there's something that I'm missing. What was it? Right, this stuff.
Well, I'll
Oh, Yosef.
I'll just
I-
take what's left.
Sounds fair to me.
All right, who's getting the cloak of displacement? Above.
Yep.
Who is it? Is it Eco
Yosef
or
will
Yosef?
only take it if neither of you say you want it.
I'll
I
pass on the
don't-
cloak.
Really needed.
Yosef, you get the cloak of displacement. Congrats, you are now more tanky-ish.
Yep.
Eco, you want the belt of dwarven kind?
Yes.
All right, I will say that you have attuned to it, so you get all the effects and up your constitution up by 1.
And you might as well roll to see if they get a beard this morning.
No, that'll be the next one.
All right.
Due to certain circumstances, a beard would be traumatic for me. Thinks about getting acid in his beard.
Yep. Oh, your con actually goes up by 2, not by 1.
Ooh, nice.
So you have more HP.
Pretty certain it's hard capped at 20, even if that item
Yep.
pushes it past.
Yep.
With the exception of like strength for Giant's Belt.
Yes.
Yep.
And
Or-
manuals.
Manuals.
Mhm.
Manuals can exceed the cap, which is
Aha.
why they're so rare.
You also now have advantage on saving throws against poison, and you have resistance against poison damage.
Which is
Woo.
great.
You can now speak,
Yay.
read, and write Dwarvish, and you have a very useless dark vision. Up to
Hmm.
60 feet. You also have advantage on persuasion checks when interacting with dwarves. And of course, the beard.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good. The Stone of Good Luck gives you a +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
Yep. I think that's all ability checks, including. Let me double check. I think it might include initiative. Oh wait, yes it does. Yes it does. So now I have +2 to initiative. Yay!
Hey. And
Let's see if it applies to just random wisdom check. No, it doesn't apply to a random wisdom check. I thought it did.
Nope, just ability and saving throws.
That is an ability check, though. Is the thing. So.
Alrighty, so, Iku, give me a perception check. Alright, Iku, you see a book sitting on a table. Close by. No one is there. It's just sitting there. Lonely.
Huh. Well, time to go over there and check out the book.
Alright, you walk over to the table, you pick up the book, and you flip it open. Roll Arcana check?
Just hope you aren't cursed.
It's a book. Interesting.
Man, this is some
Except
terrible
not
handwriting.
interesting.
You can't really read the handwriting except for one sentence which says property of Aurora.
Why?
Ow!
Book, places it back on the table and turns around. Silently just leaving.
She might have left it there by accident. Okay, turn around and walk away.
And neither me.
Standing outside though, just like leaning against the wall and trying to figure out what he should do with his life.
Gulliver and Yosef, you see Iko look at a book that was sitting on the table, close it, slams it down, and just walks out really fast.
Didn't know birds could turn that color pink.
Must have ate too many shrimp.
Must be the hot
Maybe.
sauce.
Should we check it?
Curiosity piqued,
That
Gulliver goes
rude?
to the table and opens the front cover of the book.
Alright, front cover, you see the words property of Aurora, return to Cinder if found.
Oh. Was just lost by one of the students.
Do you look further?
Nope, just lightly closes the book.
All
Turns
right.
around and walks out. That would be so
No.
funny.
Picks it up.
Joseph sitting there like, what the fuck is standing in
And
this
then
book?
turns around to Yosef. Looks like Aurora forgot her book.
We should find her and make sure she gets it back.
Would you care to accompany me, Yosef?
I guess I don't mind.
Thank you.
Eco outside is using his great bag of tricks.
Roll a
Just
d8. then. Roll
Roll
a
him some
1d8.
Oops.
7 rd8.
Oh no!
Again, I moved.
Oh boy! Alright, where's the bag of tricks?
He tells the moose to wait outside, turns around, goes back in. Gulliver takes the book from the table, turns and goes.
No,
Goes-
Gulliver was holding
The
it.
moose doesn't say anything to the other two.
Oh, Eco. Wondered why you ran off. Want to come with us to bring this back to Aurora?
Nope, they just left without us.
Hold on, I'm looking up the bag of tricks and I'm missing stuff my players are saying.
Yeah,
They
Eco
got
had
the
peeked
giant
on my
elk.
end a little bit, so I didn't actually catch all she said.
They got the elk.
They snagged the book and ran
Oh,
off.
yeah, the giant elk just shows up looking confused. But it follows your orders and stays there.
Yeah. Now I grab the book and now I'm outside with the elk, just sitting on the elk.
So you walk back in and you see Gulliver and Yosef walking out with Aurora's book.
Oh, they already went outside.
Yeah, they were turning to leave.
Gulliver will roll an insight check on why you want the book back.
Yosef will mind his own dang business.
Alrighty.
Of course he does.
Eco, do you want to hide the fact that you are attracted to Aurora? Because if so, I'm gonna have to ask with disadvantage because you are somehow beet red.
You're very obvious.
Yeah, you're extremely obvious.
I know.
Might have to give Gulliver advantage, honestly.
The nat 20 on the other end.
I'm gonna try and hide it.
All right,
Sure.
give me a
Make it worse.
deception check as you are peeking really hard. It's nice that I can make someone flustered.
Ooh.
All right, Eco, you try your very best, but it's really hard to hide your peakiness from embarrassment. Gulliver, you can definitely see that they want it for some reason. Probably dealing with Aurora, you're not entirely certain though.
Gulliver, with a soft smile, golden rays appearing behind him. Oh, sure. You can bring this book back to Aurora.
You now have Aurora's spell book.
Thank you. Takes the book, turns to his moose. Or
Elk.
elk.
It's an elk. Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
guys see a giant elk there.
Well, that's one less thing we need to take care of.
It looks familiar.
Yosef waves very nervously. He remembers that elk. It was a good elk.
It saved your life.
Elk just brings down his head and nuzzles.
Pet for the elk. So I'm gonna jump on its back. And
Eco, despite
Can it-
having flight superiority and the power to do so, hops on the elk's back and
yes.
prances off in search of Aurora.
Yes.
Well,
Sniff elk. Please.
What?
I don't know. Your nose is better than mine, I guess.
Does it have? Hang on, let me check.
It doesn't have keen senses, I don't think.
No, but it does have a +4 to perception.
Which prob-
Thing is,
Sure.
it doesn't know what Aurora looks like.
It can know what she smells like. 'Cause you got a book.
Yeah, you
Here
know
you have
what?
the book.
Roll-
Roll the book.
Roll me a d20 +4. If funny, I'll allow it. Bird. Alright, Gulliver and Yosef, you see Eco just hop onto this giant elk and just prance away.
Huh.
14.
Reminds me of some of the books I was recommended. Very warm, fuzzy feelings.
I should probably get back to class. I can't afford to fail the next test.
You guys do have a test coming up. Alright.
I hope I study the right thing this time.
Speaking of which, actually, I was thinking of going to our scrivening teacher and asking about a study guide. Would that be something you'd be interested in?
I don't know. It might help.
Nothing like studying for the wrong thing to leave a bad taste in your mouth. Little bit of a twitch on Gulliver's right eye as he says that one.
Yeah, both of you, especially Yosef, did not do so great in the last test.
Mm-hmm.
Neither did Eco.
Maybe
Have I ever?
Never
Yes,
mind.
you passed the SLAD test, remember, by cheating.
Oh.
That's why you had advantage on the SLAD.
You were saying, Yosef?
No, never mind.
Hmm.
If you get it, I wouldn't mind having a look, but
Gladly.
Strangling Yosef right now.
Well, if at all possible, that's something I definitely like Gulliver to do before the test comes up.
Alright, so that is what those two are doing, and with that we shall cut to Eco, who's out. After about an hour or so, you do manage to find Aurora Winterstar.
Eco takes a deep breath.
It seems she is practicing a couple of tunes with her hurdy-gurdy.
Eco takes a deep breath, hops off his elk, the book in his hands, manages to somehow get over to her,
Roll for composure.
and just hands her the book.
All right. You hand Aurora the book without saying a word.
Yeah,
Oh, hi, Eco.
just smiling. The toothless smile.
How?
He can't smile any better. He's a bird. He's trying. Give him some credit.
No.
He can't smile any different. Doesn't have teeth.
Unless you're a goose.
He's a hawk. Kind of. He doesn't have teeth. He'll have a beard tomorrow, but he doesn't have teeth.
Well, you don't know about the beard yet, but
Yeah, he might have them.
this is such fun making Keo flustered.
Mhm.
And it's so easy too.
Aurora, yeah, I know. Now I don't understand why people do it to me all the time. Aurora looks at the book. Oh, my spell book. Did you leave this back? Did you bring this back to me, Eco? Thank you.
He just nods.
All right, get ready for the smolder.
That can't be good. Got some funky jazz.
You like jazz?
Hang on.
Jeez, fuck.
Yes, actually. Why was I looking in tokens? There we go. Your 2 stats. Alrighty. Oh boy, +0 charisma check. Let's go. That's 10. Alright, she does her best to flash a nice smile at you, Eco. With a fang kind of pointing out. It's very cute. How do you handle this?
Not well. I mean, he's just standing there, trying to smile.
Well, thank you very much, Hiko. I didn't realize I had left this. Thank you. And she hugs you.
Do you want to kill him?
Yes.
He almost died, like, in the fight before. You're like, you know, that didn't kill him, but...
Let's go with the mental awkward charismatic damage with the really pretty dancer.
He just, in panic, like, brain just short-wired hugs back.
For those who do not know what she looks like, this is what she looks like. So you can understand why he is flustered. God, this music. It's funny because it's called Just Nasty.
Jesus.
Thanks, Kevin McLeod. I appreciate you. Alright, you go in with a hug. She pulls back. Maybe holds your gaze for a while. Picks up her hurdy-gurdy and looks. It's like, well, I guess I'll see you out. Let's see. Actually, one moment. There's a little get-together at the Bowsen Tavern. Not Bow. Why do I keep referring it as a ship? The Bosun Tavern after the exam. If you and the other two, Gulliver and Yosef, would be able to join, that'd be nice.
We have an exam. Fuck!
Yes, it's tomorrow.
Shit.
You
I
will
will
study, right?
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Starts crying.
Are those tears?
I will not cheat. Maybe.
Oh,
Do you declare that?
I will, without the maybe. He says he will not cheat.
I would
He
appreciate
doesn't
that.
promise to study though.
Oh, good luck on the test. I'll see
Thank
you,
you.
At the Bosun Tavern then,
Yes.
with the other two.
Yes, I think so.
All right, and now as we leave the mental self-destruction of Eco, we go back to the other two, Gulliver and Yosef. You are outside of your teacher. Let's see. And we're going to keep
Oh
this
no.
funkiness. Back to medieval library. All right, just looking for his name.
So, do we happen upon the teacher in his classroom, hallway? Set the
Uh,
scene, DM.
1 second, I just need his name first.
Yeah, I didn't
There we go.
catch his name the first time maybe either.
Brenneth Blackstone.
There we are.
All right, you two go to essentially the teacher's lounge, and you manage to find Professor Blackstone tidying up, doing a bit of paperwork.
Oh, Mr. Blackstone, just the person we were looking for.
Ah, Gulliver and Yosef. How are you two fine gentlemen today?
Doing well. We were a bit nervous about the upcoming tests, though. Any chance we could get a study guide?
Hmm. No study guide, but I could let you in on what this subject could be if you promise to do a favor for me.
Sure.
Fantastic. In fact, this actually would be really good for you, Yosef, considering your scores are not amazing. But so, uh, the the subject of the next test would be the spell symbol.
Simple.
But that is all I can tell you. As for my favor, yeah, I think I'll hold off until your other companion is here. That way it can be all three, because it will take some time. But until then, that is all I can give you.
Thank you for this information, sir. It's always better to prepare well traveled rather than spur of the moment.
Oh, yes, knowing is half the battle, as they say.
Because knowledge is power.
Exactly. If you are a long lived species like
What
me,
if you don't know?
well, if you don't know, then you must go out and find the reason why. Or find the knowledge. Ask people for help. Go to people who may know the things that you do not know.
Right.
Well, I must get to my other class. Goodbye for now.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Alright, so you two know that the test is going to be on a spell called Symbol.
Oh yes. Very powerful spell.
Oh,
Never
yeah.
gets used much.
7th level.
Jeez.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
What are we?
It's-
An advanced trig at this rate? Gee.
Looks
We
at
are not
this.
going to.
Looks at the skill ceiling for him.
Yeah.
More like advanced math.
Yeah.
All right, so you two pretty much proceed to leave the teacher's lounge. You guys go find Eco to potentially have a study group.
If we can, maybe.
Yeah, sure, it's up to you. You just gotta find him if he's not dead.
Oof.
From blood loss.
Of the
From
nose
before.
variety.
Yeah. Nah, he just said goodbye to Aurora, went back to his elk, and jumped back on the elk, and now just walking around
Right.
with the elk.
Give me a
To be
performance
fair,
check.
not hard
no.
to find an elk.
I have
Just-
wings. I can hop on an elk.
Give me the performance check.
This has nothing to do with what you can do.
He
How
wants
well
to see.
you do it.
Okay, you do use your wings to go and mount the elk. It's not super graceful. It's not flashy. It gets the job done. And sadly, Aurora did not see it, which may or may not be a good thing.
He wanted to see how Hakuna Matata your ride was.
Nah, I mean, he just wanted to get back on the elk, just to get.
If
Oh,
you
wait.
had rolled higher, I would have gone full shoujo on you. We're talking sparkles, flowers behind you.
The air going through your feathers.
Jesus.
I read a
Just
lot
sort
of
of
manga.
lounging on the back of the elk.
Changing.
I read a lot of manga.
All of a sudden has a thing of
Mhm.
grapes that you're eating delicately.
If you had Nat 1, I was to be personal to Elk's antlers and you just turned to a realistic bird. Alright, so Ika, what are you up to? You going to study?
At the moment, I'm just strolling around on a giant elk.
Alrighty. Let's see. I would say that the three of you meet up much later. It's getting closer to nighttime. Eco, you're basically just wandering around on an elk.
Yes.
And Gulliver and Yosef, you managed to find Eco. A lot more composed now that significant time has passed.
Hey guys.
We gotta study.
Yes, Yosef looks a little stressed out.
Very
We-
stressed out.
Yeah.
More so than usual.
We managed to get some
Not
information
too-
about the test, actually.
It's on symbol. 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 Oh, symbol. Oh, I hope it's gonna actually be on it this time.
Who's
I
musically
mean,
inclined at this party?
I guess I could study a little bit or something.
Oh.
Eco, do you tell them about the event at the Bows Inn Tavern after the test?
Yes. Afterwards, after the test tomorrow, there is a little meeting in the Bosun Tavern.
It's not really a
So-
meeting, but it is an event, so kind of.
Yeah, event, whatever, like a meetup, like people are meeting, you know?
Social activities!
Something
yeah.
like that!
Ah, yes, a social event, one that's healthy for people our age.
Scientific
Maybe-
analysis of that.
Maybe I'll go if I do all right.
Nah, you'll just come with us no matter how you do.
I just face palmed at that.
At what?
You saying that to Yosef.
It's not wrong.
No.
I know,
Oh my
right?
god.
I really, if I do badly, I really will need to think about a lot.
Look, buddy, cheating is always an option.
Then what's the
Except
point?
for me, because I promised I wouldn't do it.
Eco, remember, cheating is always an option. 2022.
Yes, from what I understand, Aurora doesn't like cheaters.
Shut up.
A small, like Spike's family smile crosses his face. If you've watched the anime, you know the face.
If I have to cheat, then I probably shouldn't be here.
looks at Eco.
Hey, I only cheated once and I aced the test.
You only
Well, I
successfully
cheated the
cheated
second
once.
time and then never again.
Yeah, attempt 2 didn't go so well.
Yes.
Alright, well, I'll say with this that you guys are pretty much at going to the library to do some studying, Kyo being iffy. Or Eco, not Kyo. And with that, we shall take a break, because the DM's out of water, and we need to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
And we've been going for a solid 2 hours with no break, so let's take a break.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fair enough. I will be back.
Ugh. Yep. Nope. No to that.
What?
I was nipping
back.
something, but it didn't turn out very good. Ugh.
I'm back. How's everybody
Welcome
liking the
back.
session so far? I've been having
Welcome
a
back.
blast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny. For me, it's kind of like at points where I'm like, you know, Eco is that way. Like with Aurora especially. Like I would handle this different, but it's Eco who's handling it, so there you go in full panic. It's funny, but even I'm sitting here, I'm what an idiot.
Listen,
When you're sitting there with your own character, oh my god, what are you doing?
listen. I am like that with my tiefling wizard all the time. I'm just like, what has she become? It's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, she's into this kind of thing. Later on, nah, she just likes monsters in that way. I'm just like, what
Yeah.
happened to you? And it's just like, shrugs. She's gotten out of hand. I can't stop her. I can only go with the flow at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robin transformed out of my control. I don't know what I'm doing with him.
He went in various different ways that may or may not need a respec at this point.
Mm-hmm. I've lost control of my virtual life.
In this case, not in the best way. It's more like, oh god. Man. These are a lot of cards. I just need Druid and Ranger and I'll be all set.
I believe I have Druid or Ranger, one of those two. I'm not certain though.
Yeah, I picked up Xanathars. And I have Cleric, Arcane, and Xanathar. Yes, Sume.
Nothing. Just get back.
Oh, come back.
Welcome back. How are you enjoying the session so far?
Fine.
You hesitated.
I was trying to find the right word.
Fair enough.
I suppose fine is the right one.
Oh no, she's hot. She really is. Unless piercings aren't your thing.
I have some myself, so I can't talk there.
Yeah, but I know that some of times piercings not on the ears can make people.
Sometimes, what?
Sometimes piercings on body parts that are not the ears can dissuade
I mean, I
people.
have one through the nose, so
Ow.
not that much ow. And I want more. Like one through my eyebrow and one through my lip.
I have none. Because I'm a weenie.
All right, I refilled my refreshments and I'm ready for enrichment through reading.
Alright, sip. Alright, so let's everybody back.
Yes, sir, I am.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, it is now studying time for the symbol test. So all three of you are doing a little bit of a study get together. For now, let's go with Eco, because I feel like it will be easiest. What are you doing with your studying?
Reading through a book.
Alright, so
That at the start of the session, I'm holding it the wrong way, upside down.
Oof.
Yosef notices, but is too uncertain to correct it.
Gulliver will grab the book, flip it upside down for them. Little
Thank you.
distracted there, friend.
Eco, all of a sudden the words make perfect sense.
Thank you.
Magic.
But you still don't understand.
No, I don't. But hey, I understand the words, just not the meaning. This works. Nah, he's reading the book now.
You get your power from a divine lion leopard goddess who wants you to have fun, which, by the way, you still need to do that party.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Your mannerisms humor me.
Bird man.
Reminds me of this other book, Rongo One Quarter.
Alright, so Eco, I need a straight up. I need a history check. Hey, congrats. You actually managed to read the book better once it was flipped over properly. So you and because you beat DC, you get a reroll on your study, your test check.
Yes. I actually studied for once. That is wow.
You put in the bare minimum effort.
Yeah, pretty much. I read a book.
Yes, but you get the same result as anyone else who tried harder. So, fair enough.
Yep. All right, Gulliver, how are you studying?
Hmm.
After helping Eco out.
Probably the history of use of the spells usage, as well as more practical uses in day-to-day society.
All right. Well, let's see. For Eco, you learned that the spell symbol is most notably used by bards, clerics, and wizards. And it takes about 1 minute to cast with a range of 60 feet. Let's see.
60 feet, you mean?
Yeah, 60 feet. That's what it says right here. Range area, touch, 60 feet in a spear.
No, no. The range is touch. The 60 feet in a spear is what it affects when it goes off.
Yeah. Let's see. Gulliver, yours was what again? Oh,
What? Oh.
usage. Right. Another history check.
Wapa.
Yeah, nothing doing there. No reroll for you. Yosef, how are you studying as Gulliver's trying to make heads or tails out of these books, and you see some smoke coming out of his head?
Well, I would say try to do his usual thing of making a song out of it. But I'm not sure he has enough information for that. So you tell me. Yosef is lost.
Well, you could start by reading the book that Eco is reading, because that might have helped.
Yep.
You see the book that Gulliver is reading is The History of Symbols, the Musical Instrument.
I mean, Iko
Yosef,
is so. Sorry.
Yosef can't bring himself to correct things.
Yeah, I knew you'd do that.
Yay, for the detriment of others.
Perfect.
Iko is so happy he finally learned something that he's telling the other two as well.
Yeah, I will say, Iko, you did relay that information, so
Can I
Yosef,
have a
you'll have
look?
advantage to do your check.
So what check do I make here?
Are you looking through the book?
I suppose so.
Then history check.
Hmm.
Fact,
Nope.
Oof.
Ah,
So I get nothing.
Yep. All right. After nights of studying, um, uh, hmm, Iko, you feel somewhat confident. Gulliver and Yosef, Yosef especially, I will say, you can do an all-nighter.
He'll try that. But he can't use any of his good abilities for this, so.
So, Gulliver, are you stressed out to the point where you think you will pull an all-nighter?
And I suspect I know exactly what this will do. And it's probably going to be worse.
in character, he has no reason to really be that worried, so I don't think he would.
All right, Gulliver.
Despite the poor roll.
Gulliver, you like, yeah, time to wing it. Flutters your manta wings.
Mm,
I lack wings.
Iko, you go to sleep. You hopefully you thinking about maybe having a beard tomorrow.
mm.
Yosef, how stressed are you?
About a 9 on a scale of 10.
Awesome. Do you want to take an all-nighter?
He, his player doesn't, but he does.
All right. You study through the night. You now have 2 rerolls during the next testing phase.
But
You get 1 level of exhaustion at the start of the day of the exam.
yep. So now my rerolls are useless.
Oh, hang on. After pulling an all-nighter, character gains 2 rerolls to use during the next testing phase if the character succeeds on the ability check. So give me another history one.
Nope.
Nope.
I get
Oh
nothing
man.
and exhaustion.
Oh my god.
See, I knew that was gonna happen.
I'm sorry, Sume. I don't make the rules for this module.
Yep.
Does it count as cheat? Does it count as cheating? Guidance.
You're not there.
You
Damn
can't.
it.
Yeah, it's the all night section, yeah.
Yeah,
It probably would work to the other times.
it would
Maybe.
have. All right.
Oh well, you didn't.
It is the day of the test. Eco, I need a D100. If it's a 51 or higher, you have a beard.
Oops.
Mm.
Here we go.
Not quite.
Nah.
No beard.
Sadness.
You wake up, you rush to the mirror, nothing.
Just stroke your lightly feathered chin, no sign of a beard.
And as you all meet outside of Professor Blackstone's classroom, you see Gulliver and Eco. You see Yosef looks tired.
His head is just in his hands.
Yep. He is exhausted. He looks like death.
So if I cast guidance on him, does that count as cheating?
It only lasts a minute.
Hold up. Hmm.
I was hoping your bottle of boundless coffee would work, but it did not.
I think Eco has that though.
Yep.
Wait, what? What
the
do I have?
Bottle of bottomless coffee, where if you
Oh,
drink
yeah.
from the bottle, it'll never run out.
True. Also, do you want a shot of hot sauce?
Ah, yes, let's spike the coffee with hot sauce. That'll wake you up.
I will
It'll-
hand him a cup of coffee with hot sauce, but he didn't see that I slipped it in there.
Oh
Sleight
no.
of hand.
Is it the special blend?
Is it the
fused-
special hot sauce or is it
Yes.
just normal? Oh.
Oh, they're using a dash of that.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, my
maybe
passive
it has good
perception-
effects to wake him up.
My passive perception is currently 6. Let's see if you can pass it.
Oh no.
Sleight
Sleight of hand.
hand.
Barely. Gulliver, do you want
Most
to
people
see?
drink it without a thought. Without a.
Gulliver, would you like to try to see for it, or would you like to play this out?
It doesn't beat my passive perception, but Gulliver would probably take notice at that. If I'm being completely on brand here, yeah, he would.
Also, this is specific. Are you handing him the bottle, or are you pouring the coffee out?
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, then he just gets hot sauce.
Well, if I put the hot sauce in there, then I will never get the hot sauce out. So I'm handing him a cup with hot sauce and the coffee.
All right.
But the
Jeez.
coffee disappears.
So you pour the coffee out of the bottle, and the coffee disappears.
No, I'm not pouring it out. I'm just handing the complete coffee thing and a cup with the hot sauce, pretending it's also coffee.
All right.
Jeez.
So you get a cup of liquid and a bottle of coffee. It smells like.
More liquid.
Yosef doesn't really notice, so he will drink.
Oh,
Which one
jeez.
first?
Yeah, I
Unless
only
someone stops him. He's
yeah,
gonna drink.
Gulliver only just noticed as you got the cup up to your mouth.
All right. Coffee first. Yeah, it tastes like coffee. Unfortunately, it's decaf.
It's weak. Ooh.
And now the hot sauce.
The next thing is not as weak.
Alrighty.
Trust me.
I forgot the specific mechanics for this hot sauce because I didn't have it wrote down. Oops. All I have is Eco's hot sauce count.
I think it was rolling to see what type of breath comes out.
Mhm.
Right. How many damage types are there?
There's a whole bunch, but it's usually
Eco
kind
just
of.
takes a step back.
You know
As
what?
he
I'll just
sees.
pick a random one. Okay, so Eco, you now have 3 bits of hot sauce because it's a decent cup. And how full did you? You used up 3, so you have 5 shots left.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Roll me a 1d8, Yosef. Okay,
Oh.
so the spiciness hits you first. This ain't coffee. This isn't coffee at all. And as you open your mouth, let's see, what was the damage type for Emerald Dragons?
Emerald?
Yeah.
I think that wasn't necrotic. That was amethyst.
Hmm.
Oh, sapphire was force.
Uh,
Was it radiant?
It's Orienting Breath. Alright, I need a intelligence saving throw, whoever is standing in front of Yosef.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'd probably be in front after looking over and just seeing him drink it. Yeah. Intelligence saving throw?
Yes.
Mm.
Okay. Not doing adult, we'll do young, because adult's a little intense. So you failed. Oh boy. For 9d6 psychic damage.
Oh no!
What the hell?
Should I roll it?
You take 27 points of psychic damage from this purplish blast that came out of Yosef's mouth.
Oh.
Just kidding. God,
Joseph drops the mug and the bottle and just runs.
And next turn, when the creature makes an attack roll or ability check, must roll a
Oh,
d6
no.
and reduce the total by the number rolled.
Are the test questions counted as ability checks?
Yep.
Yep.
Ah!
I'm not sure if Joseph is going to the test now.
The good
He's
news,
awake!
the good news, it only lasts until the next turn.
Which is
And
5. Yeah.
So it doesn't last forever, but you are feeling pain.
The
Lots
good
of
news,
pain.
he's awake!
Oh.
Yosef, you are on the ground rolling, holding your mouth. Eco.
Nope. He's
Wow.
running. He's running.
Okay, Yosef runs away.
What was that?
Hot sauce. I thought it might wake him up. He looked a little tired.
What kind of sadist enjoys hot sauce like that?
Have you met me?
Also, that is a fairly low roll. That, thank goodness.
It's still.
Oh, you have lay on
That's-
hands, Paladin.
I know. That's still.
That uses all but 2 of it. Are all.
Yeah, I uses
all of
all
it,
of it, and
really?
I get less than 2 of my maximum.
Wait. I will do what I do the worst, but I'm still a cleric. I will cast Aura of Vitality and then the bonus action on you.
What does that do?
It's very cool.
30-foot radius healing energy. And 2d6
Could you post it in the chat, please?
with healing. So let's see if I can find it.
Also, you can prepare your spells for the following day for both Eco and Gulliver. It's real easy to forget that you can do that, especially when
Yep.
Yes.
Hmm.
wait.
someone
or
who
I'll-
is a wizard. I too forget that sometimes.
Or will I just use Prayer of Healing? Because I see that right now.
All right, while Eco figures that out, Yosef, what are you up to? You have run away.
He's just running. He just hurt. Like his only friend.
Run, Forest, run!
He's like really upset. He's not ready for this test. Everything is bad. Everything is bad.
Alright, so I take it you're going to be skipping this test then.
Probably,
Hmm.
unless someone finds him.
Alright, Eco and Gulliver. Eco, what are you doing to heal Gulliver?
I will use Prayer of Healing.
I thought that was oh right, or healing. Okay.
Alright.
Let's see.
Oh, our cleric in our live game has that. He actually used it for once.
Mm,
Okay,
he didn't have
let's
that.
see.
Right.
I mean, you guys literally just tanked a flying airship crashing. So you know
Yeah.
what? You needed it.
14. Okay.
Alright. Oh, you're casting it at a higher level?
Yes.
So you get 17 HP back, Gulliver. And it takes 10 minutes to cast.
Do we have 10 minutes before the test?
I'd say it's about like a good 30 minutes before test. Now 20.
Oh, shit.
And Yosef has run away.
I will use my grey bag of tricks and hope I'll get something that I then can find him.
Alrighty. Let's do it. Roll that d8.
He'll lay on hands the rest of the
2.
remaining health.
What was 2?
I don't know.
Great. I think it was mildly useful. It wasn't the wing.
2. Was that the Badger?
Hang on.
It might be.
Might have been.
Badger might be 2 or 3.
2 is a giant rat.
Ah, we didn't get that one.
The
Cool.
giant rat pops out.
Well, good news.
Well, can you sniff?
Let's look at the stats. It does have keen smell, so it does have advantage on perception checks to rely on smell.
Okay, do we have anything that smells like... I mean, I have the cup, I guess. That is... I guess he dropped it when he ran away, so... Smell, and please, rat, can you find Yosef?
Nods its head. Alright, +0 perception. Let's go.
I think it has keen senses, though.
Yeah, but it's just advantage. That's
I
an
hope
8.
you realize you owe Yosef an apology for that one. You
Yeah...
guys still slightly like smoking from the breath.
So the rat
Yeah.
sniffs it. Sniffs the air. Just looks confused.
Oh no.
It did not work.
Huh. Do we have something else that smells like him?
I mean, you do have 2 more uses of the Great Bag of Tricks.
I mean, I will give it the coffee thingy and see if that helps.
Alrighty. Okay, that's much better. It sniffs the coffee, specifically where Yosef put his lips on it. Unless it's subtle. And starts to move in a direction.
Okay, I'll follow it.
After about 5 minutes, you have located Yosef wherever he may be.
Yosef! I
He-
found you!
Describe Yosef's current state, Sume, because I don't think I can do that.
He already looked tired. Now he looks terrified. I'm sorry. I don't know what I did. I'm just gonna
Hey,
go.
buddy,
I'm
buddy,
just going. I'm going.
No, stay here.
Mental trauma.
Stay here, please.
You're gonna have to roll a check to get him to stay.
Now, what would that be? Persuasion?
Mm,
Command.
You can do that.
Command to stay?
How
I
about-
have command!
Alright,
You can
wanna
do
use
that?
it.
Oh,
If you wanna
jeez.
use it, you can use it.
Yes!
Alrighty. Spell save is 13, I think.
Jeez. Oh no.
He resists your command, Eco. He is still moving.
I
Gulliver,
guess
what do you
so.
do?
I guess I'll
The-
have to try again.
Calling after him. This was one of Eco's stupid pranks. I'm not mad at you.
Yosef, how
Oh,
do you
you
take
came
You train
too.
with me, Gulliver?
Yeah,
Okay.
Do you want to roll a check? I
sure.
believe it would be a
Gulliver
persuasion.
will try and bring you in for a big old hug.
Oh, you want to grapple, huh?
Yeah. Grapple.
Crap.
Oh my goodness.
My God.
You know,
Such good friends.
when I was thinking of inter-party conflict, this is not what I had in mind, but proceed.
Okay. So I take it that's an athletics check.
Hold on.
Yep.
Target.
This fucking-
Yeah, it's athletics contested by strength or by athletics or acrobatics.
just fucking pins him through the floor.
Jesus.
Not even to the floor, through the floor.
I'm sorry.
Yosef,
I'm sorry.
you keep walking
Listen.
away, and Gulliver just puts his hand on your shoulder, and you can't move any further. He is solid.
Sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I got a
sorry.
death grip on his shoulder. I was going for a hug.
Okay, a hug.
I'm sorry.
It's a fair
Yusuf,
hug.
Yusuf.
I forgive
It's
you.
okay.
You're one of
I'm
my treasured
sorry.
friends.
I
I'd hate
thought-
to not see you.
I'm just talking at the same time.
Yeah. Oops.
I think we're making it worse. You're standing up. Two people talking to me. Help!
Oh no.
No, Yosef, I'm sorry. I thought it might wake you up. I didn't think you would actually, well, set Gulliver ablaze.
No, it wasn't a fire. It was psychic damage.
Yeah, like, or just, yeah, like, I didn't think it would be that bad.
It's like this purplish smoke coming out.
You've put a lot of effort into your stay here. I'd hate for that to go up in smoke now.
Yeah, I
You're
tried
one of
to
my
just wake you up.
cherished friends.
Do you want some more coffee? I promise it's coffee.
Yosef shakes his head at the offer of coffee, and you can tell he's been crying at least a little bit. I didn't want to hurt anyone else.
It's okay. You're forgiven. Just gives him a small pat on the head
I
as he's crying onto his shoulder.
probably don't belong here.
You do,
I don't think so.
but you do.
I'm tired and I didn't even learn anything.
But you tried your best. That still counts for something.
That doesn't mean I'll succeed.
But you can't be afraid to try. We're by your side.
Yes.
Yosef returns the hug.
There we go.
Okay, so this will be the first time I've ever done this. Yosef, Gulliver, and Eco, all three of you get inspiration.
Woo!
So for those who do not know what that means, it's just a free reroll on a d20 skill.
Which might be important.
So, Yosef, you now have you have a reroll.
We'll see. Still at disadvantage, so
Yep.
Let's get back to the testing room.
Good scene, guys.
I've had some experiences talking down people that had less than ideal mind states. So this was a really touching scene.
I've been in that department once.
Mm.
In my entire stint at Priority, I've basically learned that I was depressed. Not feeling good enough. To the point where I did tell a coworker where maybe I should have been fired. I'm much better now, by the way.
good to hear. Let's see how Yosef does.
Yep, and as you
Yep.
guys managed to get back in time, barely to the test, it is time to start. I need a investigation check from everybody. For the first quest is identifying the most suitable surfaces to describe a symbol spell.
Oh man,
Eco is
12.
the only one that gets a reroll, and except unless Yosef wants to burn his inspiration.
I honestly don't think I'm gonna do much better than 12.
Oh my goodness.
If I fail the second part too, I'll use the reroll there.
Hey Eco,
If
you
that
want to use
doesn't-
a reroll for that?
Uh,
If not, that's fine.
wait, I have one reroll from studying, and what was inspiration again?
Inspiration is just a reroll
Advantage? Oh.
on a d20.
So I have 2 rerolls?
Technically, yes.
Okay, then I will use 1.
Just one is more specific for the test, whereas the inspiration can be used whenever.
Yep, no purpose not using rerolls on the tests.
Yeah. I might have to do it myself. I'm not certain here.
All right, Eco, that one. You, well, let's see. Gulliver, were you going to spend your inspiration or
Yeah, let's do that.
not? Alrighty. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's some red.
Yeah.
We're so good at this.
Good thing you
Alrighty.
guys don't have disadvantage.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
so Yosef, you are still recovering from your episode a couple of minutes ago. Gulliver,
And I also don't know anything.
yeah, Gulliver, you are doing your best with guessing. Eco, you managed to remember from the book that the proper surfaces to inscribe the symbol spell is usually a section of floor, a wall, or a table within an object that can be closed to conceal the glyph, such as a book, scroll, or treasure chest. And now comes the next part of the test. Writing up the details of common methods to avoid triggering the symbol spell, plus physical and mental techniques for resisting their effects once they have triggered. I would like a persuasion check from everyone. Eco, you have your inspiration left.
And
Oh!
I guess I'll spin that reroll and see what happens.
I will spend my reroll as well.
Nope, even worse.
Oh.
Oof.
I saw that 20 was like, alright!
Then you remembered I had disadvantage because I studied
Yep.
for all night for no reason.
Yep.
Yosef might have done well if he hadn't stayed up all night.
Alrighty.
Now he's failed this test.
Gulliver, Eco, unfortunately, you didn't really read all the book, and you're probably doing a little bit of self-reflecting on what happened with Yosef. Whether or not that's true, that's up to you. Gulliver, you do remember something from that book that you may have been reading about musical symbols. And usually to avoid the triggers of the surface, typical triggers is either touching or stepping on said glyph, removing another object covering it, approaching with a certain distance of it, or manipulating the object that holds it. Some other common triggers is within a certain distance, or reading it, actually. So, Eco and Gulliver, you both pass your tests. Yosef, you have unfortunately failed.
Yep. We'll have to talk about that.
That's fine, because I'm about to give you an out. Yeah, hold that talk. So, after that, everybody pretty much files out of the freaking hair. 1 second. Get out of my face! Alright. So, as students leave, Professor Blackstone sees you three. Ah, perfect. You three are all here. Well, students, you've impressed me, or else I wouldn't be asking you this favor. I've been guest lecturing in Kolema Hall on Lorehold's campus this term. Gulliver, you know that hall. The administrators
Yeah.
love my popular series on scriptology in archaeomancy, but it's eating into my prep time for my classes. So I would like it if you could track down a tome in the Biblioplex's Scriptura collections. It is an ancient treatise on interpreting auguries called Wheel or Woe, an interpretive sketch by director Eric Quinthorne. 1 second.
This gonna have to get written down.
Yep, 1 second.
Wheel and woe.
That's the book title with the author. Trouble is, no one knows where the book is hiding, and I can't prepare your upcoming exam without it. And Yosef, this will actually be very beneficial for you. Actually, if you find it and bring it to me, extra credits will be yours for the rest of the term. So you would not have to worry about your exams after this one.
We're gonna get that book.
Without a doubt.
Fantastic. There's no time limits, so but before the Mage Tower event at Indy would be preferred. I hear that there's an event after this in the Bow's Head Tavern amongst the students, so maybe after that would be fine.
I can skip that and go look.
Alright. Well, that will be all. I'm off to grade exams. Have a good day. Ta-ta. Also, Eco, I would like to apologize for my behavior on the last class. That was unbecoming of a educator such as myself. Not too. I would say I'm not too fond of students challenging me, but it was also unbecoming of me to act like a child, despite my age.
He just slightly nods.
Oh, farewell. Don't forget the book. Bye. Boy, did he change.
Everything that got to my mind would have made everything worse, so I just nodded.
I am curious on what you wanted to say.
just a simple yes would have made it worse.
Just yes.
You're so right, you know, prof.
Alright.
Mhm.
Let's see. With that, do you guys head to the Bow's Inn Tavern?
Yes.
Depends. Do you take Yosef there? He doesn't
Yes.
exactly feel like going.
Come on, it will cheer you up.
Will it, though?
Mm.
I mean, what else am I supposed to say?
Did you need
Come
the
on,
time?
it will bring your mood probably way more down, but
I'd
Did you need the
rather
time to recharge?
not get in the way.
You're not in the way. You've saved my life once already.
Anyone could have done that.
Not anyone could have been through what we've all been through collectively, together.
Yeah, you
I'm
fought a
sorry.
giant buff murder frog.
Now
Well,
I'm
then.
just annoying you too.
Trust me, I've known quite a few more annoying individuals. He looks backwards behind him, kind of twitching his eye a little bit at Eco after that stunt?
mean, apologized. I didn't know it
You
would
apologized to Yosef.
somewhere.
You apologized to Yosef.
Yeah, I know.
You healed me, but I was still missing over 15 HP there. He's a little bitter about that. Just a little bit.
I think we're even after you pulled that stunt with the how is it called, the buddy I wanted to befriend.
Oh, the mascot.
Birds remember long.
All right. So do
I
you
realize we've
all?
been dragging you along a lot. It's genuinely because we enjoy your company.
If that
But
changes,
a lot.
just tell me.
Need to inject some happiness sunshine into this boy.
If that's the case, let me know if I annoy you. We'll do a bit of a give and take.
Yosef nods, barely, and lets himself be taken along.
All right, you two wrap loop your arms around Yosef's arms. Go over on the left, Eco on the right.
I was concerned you're going to make us skip now.
No, not skip. The middle person's not happy enough to skip because it's more of you two dragging him.
Ah, so two jailers dragging a cellmate to his inn, like
More or
his
less.
cell.
More or less, yes.
Oh boy.
Yosef is cooperative.
And as you, let's see, you see that the inside of the Bows Inn Tavern is oddly quiet and fairly deserted, but you do see Aurora out there. Oh, you've made it. Hey friends, Tokes drained the retention pool behind the tavern for cleaning tomorrow. So for a few hours, we got a perfectly smooth, empty pool. So you know what that means? Major skate park, baby. Wow, I just realized like there's no way Aurora would say that. Screw it. Like that is in the dialogue.
What
Major skateboard.
even is that?
Come on, let's see who will pull the wildest moves and win the prize purse. And with that, as you guys start to skate off into the night, we shall end the session there. So I feel like it's a good stopping
Definitely
point.
Yes.
Definitely not Yosef.
That fucking exhaustion disadvantage, man. It
Yeah.
all came
I knew
together.
exactly what was going to happen.
It
But
all
Yosef
came
was
together
desperate.
except for that freaking exhaustion.
Yeah.
The nat 20 at the end. Ugh.
Yep.
I knew it.
I gave the
I
option.
knew that was
It's
exactly
just
what was
like,
going to happen.
meta-wise, it's like, yeah, I wouldn't do this. Sadly,
yeah.
my character would.
Yeah.
So I will do what my character would do.
Yeah.
Welcome to roleplay. But hey, we got a nice scene out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not certain. What do you mean?
Also, you have a chance for extra credit, which is actually really powerful.
He has still failed 2 exams, though, and I think there's something for that.
There isn't, actually. I've literally looked into it, and there's nothing from failing too many exams.
Feels like there should be.
There should, but there isn't.
Get held back a year.
So, again, Yosef, you really don't need to worry about it. But this extra credit will help immensely.
Yeah.
But anyways, on a more happier notes, this has been Strixhaven. That was fun. Combat was a little worrisome because of Eco potentially nearly dying, but they survived. Good.
Managed to get the beast's attention.
And for those wondering, so a blue slad can infect the target that they hit with their claws. While infected, the target can't regain hit points, and its hit point maximum is reduced by 10, or 3d6, every 24 hours. If the disease reduces the target's hit point maximum to 0, which after basically the next following day, Iku would have died, the target.
No,
Hold on.
it has to reduce your hit point maximum to 0.
Oh.
So it would have been it's actually really hard to transform someone into a slod with Chaos Plague.
But the target
Because
instantly transforms into a red slad, or if it has the ability to cast spells of 3rd level or higher, like the party, a green slad. Only a wish spell can reverse the transformation.
Well, everyone in the party except for Gulliver.
Yep.
But it's not good.
Green slads are really nasty.
Yeah.
And Yosef didn't get hit once.
Yep.
He just got pushed around, which is appropriate.
Yeah. But until then, I hope everybody had a good time. Thank you all for coming. Stream schedule tomorrow. DOS 2, yay, nay?
I think I can.
Yeah, I don't believe I have anything in the way.
Awesome. Oh, I should stop recording. Farewell, YouTube people. Follow me on Twitch at Epian7, lowercase Epian number 7, and Twitter at Epian Gaming.